everything's the name. Came through changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, bringing y'all low riders and horsepower, you dig? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind. Not even the haters on the sidelines. And today I'm in the Challenger, you know, just enjoying myself, you know what I'm saying? Taking a nice little ride. Hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But if you have, thank you very kindly. You know, today we're gonna get into that tail light removal, you know what I'm saying? I got one of them things that's out, and so we're gonna show you how to do it on this Challenger here, you know what I'm saying? My dogs came through, you know what I'm saying, White and Winnie, you know what I mean? They came over, you know, while I was getting into that thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to show y'all how it went. Gotta get a nice look at it before we get started. Warming her up. It's cold out this morning. Ooh, she looking good. She ain't perfect, but she perfect for me. That's what I say for all of them, you dig? Alright, first things first. I got all this stuff already actually taken down. See if y'all can see it. There it is for the Challenger, for that middle part. You can even see that socket already sticking out. My dogs came by and they helped me out, you know what I'm saying? I had some of this apart, but they came through and we got it all taken care of. So I like to say thanks to y'all, you know what I'm saying? My dog Wang Dang, my dog White, you know what I'm saying? So right here, there's a little clip that you have to press in. So you take like a flathead screwdriver. If you look right here, you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's these wing nuts right here that go in there. So you unscrew those. Then you look right here, and you got a tab that actually covers over that. You go back, so okay, you got a tab that actually covers over that. So you take those out as well. And you got side clips over here that go in place. So the clip is basically like a cover. It's supposed to keep wind and air and water and all that out, but it doesn't really do that great of a job. But you take those clips out as well. You got one on the left side, same way. It's over here. And then, so basically, you take out all of those clips, and then right here, I'm trying to back up a little bit so y'all can see. Back up. And then right here, you got one of those clips right there. And one of those right there. Same style that you pull out. So if you, after you get all of that out, then this comes out, the whole bar. And there was enough water inside of this socket here. You could put, I mean, not only in this socket, but there was enough water in this bar right here. It was enough water to put a fish up in this thing, you know what I'm saying? And he would have lived. So you just want to make sure you get the socket free of any water and things like that. I did it. I done already shook all the water up out of there, so it's time to put the tail light up in there. That was the one that was out. If you look right there, you can see it's a 3057. Let me go back. 3057 is what type of bulb it is. So you can see how bad it looks, how much corrosion and stuff is all over it. It was wet. So, and then you just turn on your tail lights. You can see it's working now, so it's ready to go back up in that thing. And I just show you the bar lights with them all working after it's done. Once you got it in there, basically just turning it clockwise to snug it down in there, and counterclockwise, which is the opposite way, to get it up out that thing. Now the one that was the problem child was this one right here, and it's working again. It's back in there, you know what I'm saying? So bam, just like that, all the way across the board. Got good ones. The other ones was already good. Just showing y'all, because you don't want them to be out, because they don't look good when one or two of them is out. I've only got one out, but it doesn't look good, you know. All right, now to start putting everything back. Once you put it back in place, if you look down, you want all the screws to be even, because you don't want to try to put it down if it's not all flush across the board. So put the cover back on here. That was originally the one to come off there. Put your little screw back in this one. That's the one that you just basically, it's like a snap in. You just press that down there. Got another one right here. Put that one back in place. Take this one here. Press that one back in place. There we go. And then put your screws back in. No particular order. All of them, as long as they back on and they back on tight, that's all we care about. So put it back on here. Some fell in the dirt a little bit. It's all good. Excuse me. So you just basically tightening them all back down. As you tighten it down, you're gonna hear some clicking or some snapping. That's a good thing, because you want everything to be matching. You want it all to be back flush again. Really, if I wanted to go the extra mile, I would take some type of sealant and put it in, like in the creases and crevices, because that's like where the water gets in. You wash the vehicle, stuff like that, and rains, and all of that stuff gets back in there. All right, so it's all tightened down. Got all the screws, the nuts tightened back down into place. Got the few pieces. Everything's back. And these side pieces go back in there. They follow it just like that. Push up. It's kind of hard to hold the camera, but you basically just push back up into place. It'll snap back in. Let's see. There we go. There it is right there. Snap that thing back into place, and the same for the other. Now after all that, she's ready to ride, you dig? Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you learned a thing or two. How to remove that tail light. You know, it's just a Challenger, so I mean, if I have to ever do them on the other vehicles, you know, I'll show y'all as I go along. Just a little something to hold y'all over. Appreciate y'all watching. You could be anywhere watching anything, but you're right here watching Mr. Everything. You know what I mean? So, rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops to grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. Till next time, I'm out.